It's officially November, which means weather is cooling down in Buffalo, but sports are heating up here at Canisius University. Welcome to Around Canisius Athletics, presented by Niagara Scenic Tours. I'm your host, Colin Richey, and I'll be walking you through all the latest news and updates regarding Canisius sports. Our top story of the week is once again women's soccer as they punch their ticket to the MAC semifinals after defeating Merrimack 2-0 in the quarterfinals. A goal from junior Lizzie Harkness off a rebound on a corner kick gave the Griffs a 1-0 lead, and it was senior Madeline Welton's goal off a feed from Harkness to propel the Griffs to victory. The team also defeated Niagara earlier in the week in their Dig Pink game, defeating the Purple Eagles 5-1 on Wednesday. There were 3 Golden Griffins named to the All-MAC first team, including Madeline Welton, Emma Oliphant, and Alicia Zamora, with Zamora also taking home Defensive Player of the Year honors for the conference. The Griffs will now travel to Quinnipiac for the MAC semifinals, with kickoff scheduled for 1 o'clock on Thursday. Now for hockey, we'll go down to Andrew Nowel.
Thanks, Colin. The hockey team swept Army over the weekend on Thursday and Friday with a 4-0 victory on Thursday and a 6-1 victory on Friday. Sophomore Ethan Robertson recorded his first collegiate shutout, while sophomore Mateo Giampa scored 2 of the 4 goals, and on Friday, Hunter Andrews scored his first goal of the season. The Griffs will return to the ice this upcoming weekend on Friday and Saturday in Colorado Springs when they face Air Force. I'm Andrew Nowel, and we'll head over to Paige Apps for cross country and volleyball.
Thanks, Andrew. Starting off with volleyball, the Griffs took home a 3-1 victory in the Battle of the Bridge matchup this past Wednesday, where sophomore Lauren Hubert registered her season high of 20 digs as well as 15 kills. Saturday saw the Griffs sweep Manhattan in 3 sets, as well as take another 3-1 victory over Iona on Sunday for Senior Day, where the Griffs also officially clinched their playoff ticket. The team now looks to continue on with the season down in Fairfield, Connecticut, where they will play Fairfield on Saturday as well as Sacred Heart on Sunday. Now on to cross country. The team competed at the MAC championships this past Saturday, where both teams placed 5th overall. Junior Kyle Urban placed 19th for the men's side, and senior Kayla Schmidt finished in 13th for the women's. The team continues their postseason at the 2024 NCAA Northeast Regionals in Hopkinton, New Hampshire on November 15th. I'm Paige Apps, and we'll head down to Maggie Tifft for swimming and men's soccer.
Thanks, Paige. Both the men's and women's swimming and diving teams fell to Binghamton last week in their meet. However, they saw individual success through sophomore Sarah Jo Gardner and last week's Swimmer of the Week freshman Daphne Mead. Both swept their individual races and came home with 5 first-place finishes for the Griffs. Their next contest will be at the Magnus Invitational on November 21st. Over to men's soccer, senior Eli Sidibe notched 2 goals to get the Griffs a 2-2 tie against Fairfield last Saturday. Their next and final contest of the regular season will be at home against Niagara Wednesday at 6 p.m. Now over to Ryan Patota for basketball.
Thanks, Maggie. Hoop season is back as the men's basketball team takes on number 10 Arizona starting on Monday at 10 p.m. before heading back to the CAC to take on St. Bonaventure starting at 4 p.m. on Saturday. On the women's side, they will hit the road for 2 games to take on Pittsburgh on Tuesday at 6 and Penn State on Thursday starting at 6 p.m. I'm Ryan Patota, and back to you, Colin.
Thanks, Ryan. It was announced last week that Canisius will be adding a women's acrobatics and tumbling team that will start competing next year. You can read more about that addition to the athletics program and stay up to date on all the latest news and information about Canisius sports on GoGriffs.com or on social media at GoGriffs. For this week's edition of Around Canisius Athletics, presented by Niagara Scenic Tours, I'm your host, Colin Richey, saying, have a great day, Griffs.